Welcome back, y'all. Look, y'all knew this was coming. Y'all knew I was gonna finna react to this, right? Y'all knew eventually we were gonna get over here. I'm gonna tell you a secret. I was actually on one of these shows. Not this person. I don't know who the name. What is the name? Arlette. Not this person, but definitely another pop the balloon type of show. And I'm gonna let you know ahead of time. We're gonna go through this and learn what the dudes could or could not have done to make themselves more attractive. But let's be clear, this is a TV show. This is a YouTube show. Whatever. The main reason why these girls are here is not for love. It's literally just for exposure. It's just for clout. It's just for exposure. It's just to get their name out. Cause I promise you, these girls don't really care about finding love. So the name of this game is for the dudes that are coming on the show. You're already working with the odds against you. As good looking, as well dressed, as great a job that you may have, probably these girls are not going to be attracted to you, and they're going to pop their balloon. Partly because it feels good for them. Some of them are getting the evils of Lucy out of them. Shout out to Kendrick. So part of them is getting like the trauma and the pain that another nigga from the past, did to them, and it's just like fuck all men now. Part of them is doing this with all the camera crews and shit, popping the balloon, even if they like the dude, even if they're attracted to the dude. Partly because they want to have control and they want to have some strength. So take that into consideration. But with that being said, let's watch the video. What we're going to be looking for is we're going to be looking for things that the dude is doing wrong regardless. So there could be Mr. Perfect and he still gets his balloons popped. But this is specifically for y'all guys that may be looking at these dudes and, as a reference to for what not to do or what to do. And I want to say this real quick. I don't know any of these men, and I'm sure all of them are decent gentlemen. So I'm not going to try to pick them apart or anything like this. This is literally for educational purposes, and I'm rooting for them too. Hopefully someone gets them. I'm not gonna be here long because this shit looks like a long ass video. Fuck out of here.
Make some noise, ladies. Okay, that's the energy we like. So we're gonna be bringing out some single men one by one. When he comes around this corner, if you like.
Yo, comment down below which girl you like the most too. By the way, I'm gonna let you know mine while I'm looking at them. There's someone in red that caught my eye real quick, so I'm gonna be paying attention.
What you see, you like what you hear. Do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that you're just like, oh, that is not for me, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to each of you and see why you ended up popping. Are you ready, ladies? All right. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy.
Why does Shorty over there in the pink just get her needle? Oh man, you see, he didn't even get into the room, and she already got her needle ready because she's so. I bet you this one right here, the one in the pink. Can y'all see that? Can you see my little arrow? This one right here in the pink. Do you see where her hand is? She's already popping the balloon, and the nigga didn't even get into the fucking room yet. That should be more than enough proof for you to know that this shit is not real. Man.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
I'm Alan.
She was the second
Alan?
one.
Yes.
How old are you?
35.
And what do you do?
I'm a truck driver.
Okay. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to travel, go out to eat, read, gain knowledge.
They're gonna say something about his hair. I'm assuming they're gonna talk about him being. All right, so I'm gonna let them talk, and we're gonna dissect what he did right, what he did wrong, what they're saying they don't like about him, and what they really don't like about him.
Go for long walks.
Okay, all right. What are some things you look for in a woman?
Someone soft, nice, caring, great personality.
Okay.
Things of that.
Got it. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Just communication.
What the
You
fuck?
said back communication?
No, just communication.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
So what do you mean, like, as far as that being a deal breaker?
I just like to communicate one on one if If we're,
Sorry,
going
I'm a
out
New
and
York nigga. It's hard for me to like keep my
going
reactions.
out and stuff like that.
I'm
So
trying to be stoic.
Okay, no problem. Well, we did get a couple of pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. Let's start over here. We can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Simone. I'm 32.
Simone, what do you do?
I'm a web designer and I also host a natural hair event for women with locks.
Nice. So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Honestly, I'm surprised you're 35. I thought you were much older, but that's why I popped.
I'm done.
okay.
So now, is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's very beautiful.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Because you're matching with yellow too, you know?
I know. And I do want to say you are well put together as
Thank
well. You look
Appreciate
good.
it. You too.
You're welcome.
Name and age.
She popped her balloon because she thought he was older, and he's 35. He's
Kayla, 31.
And Kayla, what do you do?
I'm in the banking industry.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I don't like bald heads.
she kept it real.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
That's the only reason.
I see some hair there. You know, there's a little something there.
Don't be a dick.
Okay. All right. And now she's someone that's your type.
Oh
Yeah, she's
God,
Very pretty. I like her bracelets and necklace.
Thank you.
Nice amount.
Thank you.
I ain't gonna hold you. The one that I was talking about earlier. Then she OD a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. Kind of fire. I ain't sure.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Hi, my name is Jessie. I'm 28 years old.
And Jesse, what do you do?
I'm currently a medical student, but prior to that, I was working in special education for 3 years.
And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So, similar reason, I'm definitely someone who
I'm a-
likes hair, but like aesthetically, I do like your outfit. I think you're very well put together.
Hold on. I'm gonna move myself real quick because I want y'all to see her. Cause Shorty is. How do I do this? That's not letting me. Oh, there you go. Move it over here.
Too, and I love the chain.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, same thing here. She's someone that's your type.
Yes, very pretty.
Thank you.
Oh, that thing thangin' in the back too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Hi, my name's Jessica. I'm 28.
And Jessica, what do you do?
I am currently a nurse and I do real estate.
The balloons popping in the background like
And why'd you
popcorn.
end up popping your balloon?
Honestly, it's the bald head. Because listen, my stepdad is bald and he was mean. And I don't.
All right, so look, yo. I respect the fact that they keeping it real. It's just something about bald heads that girls just. It's just certain girls, you know, they just don't. If you have a bald head, don't think that you can't be attracted to girls. What you got to do is you got to match the bald head. So you got to make up for it in body. He seems like he's a little built, but he could be just a little bit more shapely. If he was a little bit more shapely, there's that light skinned brown dude. He's bald. There's the black dude that's in all the Tyler Perry movies. He's bald, but he's well built. I promise you, they not saying no to them niggas.
I just don't talk to bald heads anymore. Like, I was.
Okay. Well, he seems nice though.
He seems like a sweetheart, but you seem like somebody that I could walk over and I don't like. I like my man more dominant and like, you know.
The reason why she said that just now, by the way, is because he said the long walks in the park. That's some shit that girls would say. So when she heard that, it sounded like femininity to her. Honestly, he could be a dominant ass nigga. And he just like walking in the park. Fuck is you talking? But because he said that, it triggered something in her mind to think that, oh, he's too sweet. He's a soft dude. He likes looking at trees and looking at animals and shit like that. I like looking at trees and I like walks in the park too. Fuck is you talking? Stop acting like that's some feminine shit.
I'm saying. I'm sorry. Yeah. But you're cute though.
Thank you.
Bet you cute though.
Okay. Thanks.
Is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's pretty.
Thank you.
I'll definitely approach her.
Thank you.
Thank you. Name and age.
I'm Gabrielle and I'm 34.
Gabrielle, what do you do?
I'm a marriage and family therapist and an author.
And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Honestly, it's the career. Truck drivers, I don't know. I just feel like it's like a lifestyle thing that I'm just not here for. So, yeah.
What is it about the lifestyle?
I mean, I think just more like, obviously I don't know exactly how your specific schedule.
Yo, can y'all let me know where this show is taking place? I feel like it's in Atlanta. I feel like it's in Atlanta. I don't know for sure, but if y'all know, can y'all please type that in the comment section below? Because I would go on this shit. I would go on this shit and I would record it and then react to it.
Julius, but just kind of being gone on the road a lot and things like that, I just feel like it would be difficult for a relationship. Yeah.
Has that ever been a problem for you in past relationships?
No, as long as we communicate, you know, I can
Damn, I like Shorty in the pink, nigga.
make time to
I ain't
travel,
gonna lie.
come see you, or fly you out to come see me, or leave the country.
Yeah. I'll still pass, but thank you.
That's my I'm gonna give you game right quick. You know a girl is bad when she make you more attractive. Meaning, she's so attractive that I started talking in my deeper voice.
Now she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, she's very pretty.
Thank you.
Try to put that swag on,
Your
nigga.
name and age.
Hi, my name is Vanessa. I'm 35.
Shout out
And
Black
Vanessa, What do
Queen.
you do?
I'm a realtor and a flight attendant.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
What is Shorty over there wearing? Why she got her titties out?
I waited quite a while because I wanted to hear more about what he said when he said that communication was a big factor for him. I liked that. It was more so just commanding the room without doing anything extravagant. It seemed like he was just a little bit more shy than what I typically like.
All right, so real quick, we're gonna pay attention to his mannerisms. This is some game right here, because how you stand is gonna tell a girl where your masculinity levels, so to speak, lie. You see how he's standing right now? He is kind of shy. He's looking down. His shoulders are kind of down. He's closed in a little bit. The way that he, like, imagine if I'm speaking in this microphone and holding it the way that he is. He is giving a little bit like a bashful kind of shy energy right now. So that's something to take into consideration. He may be a dominant dude. He may be, you know, very I guess alpha, whatever the case may be. But you got to take into consideration that there's a shitload of cameras behind them right now, and he's taking into consideration, and they're taking into consideration that there's going to be a lot of different people watching this. So I'm assuming that in his head he's thinking the world's going to be seeing this. So that might have been hard for him, and he's doing what he can. It's a self-defense mechanism that men have to just kind of like shrink in and try to be a little bit invisible. But honestly, he seemed like a cool dude, and I don't agree with them that he's like a shy dude. I think he's, you know, very outgoing. It's just the situation right here is kind of making him a little bit nervous. But we all get nervous.
I actually have no problem being a truck driver. I'm a flight attendant, and that lifestyle being gone all the time. And I'm not sure if you're an owner operator, but I like that type of flexibility. So.
Are you a shy guy?
Not really. Oh, not really.
My nigga.
Okay.
Yeah, let her know. Ain't shy. What the fuck you talking?
That's okay. That's okay.
He should have, when he said not really, he should have gotten her face. He should have been like, not really. Like he should, oh my nigga.
You know, it's been nice.
Okay. Now, she's someone you'd approach, your type.
Yes.
Okay, what makes her your type?
You know, I like melanin. You know, like my sisters. Nice and all.
Thank you.
Like, yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay.
I want him to win too. I'm so tight.
Amazon has a $50 million fund that they
Please
pay
learn
out
from this.
every month, and here's how you can get a cut.
And then over
Please learn from this. It's gonna be way easier to talk to girls when there's not cameras and shit. In the real world, it's gonna be hella easier. So you don't have all the pressure of like stepping up that he does. But damn, I would. What is this girl? Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
over here, your name and age.
Hi, my name is Shakita Williams, and I'm 33 years old.
Shakita, what do you do?
I design clothes for a living for a corporate company, and I have my own company designing carnival costume, and I run a nonprofit called Prom Scholar.
They were busy.
Damn, she
And why
set
did you
that
end
up.
up popping your balloon?
He kind of reminded me of somebody I dated before, and it is the bald head, so I'm not anti-bald
Okay.
at all. It's just that, but I love your outfit. I think that I like how the colors coordinate, and
Thank you,
it's
thank you.
really nice. I love it.
So just the memory of the ex.
Yes.
Okay. Well, too much.
Is her shirt like that? Like, is this shirt? Is it like going up the collarbone on purpose, or is it like a regular shirt that she rolled up to show the titties? Cause I don't know what's going on right now. I'm not complaining though.
I have like flashbacks. I'm joking, but
She looked good.
Okay. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. What makes her your type?
I'm into fashion. I like how she put everything together. great personality.
Yeah, I feel like that's something I would say we're like vibing out here with the fashion. I love it. The sweater, A1 with the A.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Talk about the
Your
titties.
name and age.
Hi, I'm Crystal. I'm 30 years old.
Hey, and Crystal, what do you do?
I'm a flight attendant.
Two flight attendants, okay. And now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I honestly didn't feel an initial attraction. I love that you like communication. You value that. I don't mind your career because I'm gone a lot too. It was just the initial attraction.
Okay.
Do you know what it was?
You didn't own the room when you came in. So I want a man that's a leader and just owns the room when he comes in.
So, same thing here. She your type?
Yeah, she's very pretty. Like your hair.
Thank you. You're real put together and also love that.
Same.
Thank you.
What men tend to do in these shows, and I promise you, I've been in a lot of these different shows, not just Pop the Balloon shows, but other shows like the E-Date kind of shows. And what we tend to do is before we get on live or get into the studio or whatever the case may be, we try to think of ours, what's the best representation of us, what would be the most attractive version of us, while also trying to control our nerves. And usually what it is we hear all of these YouTube videos talk about staying grounded and staying stoic. So it's like, hello, my name is Bada 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 Bada. And you try to be a little bit more mysterious. But honestly, she's right in her observation. I don't think that he's a shy dude. I think he has a lot of command of the room. But because he kind of closed in, it kind of sank his battleship. But shout out to this dude. I don't know who you are, brother, but you are everything. You're a good dude, and you deserve every girl in the studio, including the host. I kind of want you to talk to the one with the titties again. I ain't gonna lie to you.
All right, let's head on back.
And that's another thing. You don't want to be so accepting, yo. When they say, "Oh, I don't really like the bald head and shit like that," man, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You're just trying to find an excuse.
So, we do still have an unpopped balloon. Let's start off with your name and age.
Hi, my name is Patience, and I'm 28 years old.
Patience.
Patience, what do you do?
I am in the military, and I'm also in school for my master's.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your support.
All right, so you still have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
So I left my balloon unpopped because, first of all, I am not a follower. I do want to be your follower. So, do you have what it takes to lead?
I absolutely do.
Okay. I do have a couple of questions. Are you open to long distance? Because I'm in Boston right now, and when I'm done with school, I'm not sure where I'm going to be stationed. So, is long distance going to be an issue for you?
Not at all.
Okay. Secondly, do you have any children?
No kids.
Oh, word. Okay. I do understand that you're a truck driver, and I'm also in the military, so I definitely understand the hustle and the struggle. So, yeah, so far so good. I liked what I was hearing. I kept my balloon to hear more from you. I do have one more question. Can I ask? If you had a podcast, what would the topic be? Who would the guest speaker be, and why?
If I had a podcast,
Kinda
what
question.
would it be and who would the say it again?
Who would be the guest speaker? Like, who would you have on it, and why?
The podcast will basically be based on just current life events and what's going on in the community today. Pretty much, I would probably hire somebody, a professional to be my speaker.
Ah, man.
Or I could just be myself.
Okay. Sounds good.
You good? Okay. You sit on that way. Hold up your patience. God.
Did he get one?
So she asked a few questions. Do you have any for her?
Do you have any kids?
Absolutely not. I'm not done taking care of myself. We take care of kids, but I'm open to it eventually. But I don't have kids.
Alright, one more question. Do you like to travel, like out the country?
So, I'm in the military, so I will be traveling. Honestly, I don't travel much. I'm waiting to share that experience with whoever I do end up with. I've actually never really been in a relationship before, so I'm saving it for whoever my future person is.
Okay. I have no complaints.
Okay. I do have one more question. Sorry. Do you think that women should shoot their shot if they're interested in someone?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so if you're free later today, would you like to go on a date with me?
Oh,
I'll
shit.
probably go after the show.
Oh, say less. Okay. question then. Is it a yes for you for him? Yes. And is it a yes for you for her?
Definitely.
We got a match!
Shout out my boy. He got someone. Yeah.
And you guys keep
Yeah.
going on. Make some noise for that, lady.
He did that. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. That's deserved. Y'all should all be thankful.
All right, let's bring out our next.
We're gonna do just one more.
Bye.
We're just doing one more.
See that guy that you
That podcast question was wild to me. I don't know what that came from. I'm assuming, but then you could have freaked it. He could have said something like, you know, like a podcast about dating, and my guest would be you every episode or some shit like that. I don't know if that. I would think on it a little bit more, but you got to make it more about her. He started thinking about. He started looking this way. He was really thinking about a legit answer. You got to look at the girl, man. When you see dudes do this, when they're holding the microphone like this, it's like a comfort thing. Like they're trying to hug themselves, but they can't. They don't have a source of hug. They don't have a source to hold on to, so they use the microphone instead. But shout out to the dude. I knew it was gonna be the fact that he's bald mostly, and they was gonna talk about the fact that his stance was timid. So when you end up talking to a girl in whatever scenario, you always got to make sure that you got to make sure that you have your chest out. You got to make sure that you stand straight. You don't want to close in. Anytime that you feel like you're closing in, just force yourself, like push out. You want to take a couple of breaths, just breathe, and then make sure that you expand yourself. Don't make it super like obvious. Don't like just chest out, but you don't want to go from this and then start to come in like this. This is not as masculine as this. You see how quick it changed the whole energy? So whenever you run into a situation like that, if you're talking to a girl, or if girls, you're talking to guys, we're going to keep it with the guys. If guys, you're talking to girls and you feel yourself sort of closing in because you're getting nervous, you got to push through that shit. You got to have self-awareness. So learn that as soon as possible. We're only going to do one more guy.
And what's your name?
Stefan,
Stefan, how old are you?
34.
And what do you do?
I practice law. I work at a law firm.
All right, nice. What do you like to do for fun?
I like to go to the gym. I like to read. I'm also a DJ part-time, so I'm very into music.
Okay.
So
The fact that he's a
And,
DJ?
what are some things
Word?
you look for in a woman?
right now in my life, I'm looking for a relationship, someone to build something with. Qualities I look for: humbleness, self-awareness, confidence, kindness, generosity.
Okay.
Someone who's reasonable. Yeah.
The thing with his answers, and I'm not entirely sure if they're going to talk about it, but he says like one word answers and then takes pause to kind of get his thoughts together to add on to the answer. But the next thought is just another word. You don't want to get caught into that situation and let too much silence go by because the expectation is that the silence is going to be replaced with something a little bit more meaningful, right? So what he said, which I don't recommend, and again, I don't know this dude. He seems like a cool dude, so to speak, and I can tell like just by his style that he has some swag on him, and he's a handsome dude. But you don't want to get caught up in like the question that she asked, like, what are you into? I like gym, basketball, swimming, watching TV, movies. Like you want to add a little bit more context to the things that you enjoy in a situation like that. And if you're going to take pauses, make sure it's more than just one word. You know, I really like working out. I'm all about fitness. I'm all about taking care of my body and being a little bit more mindful and conscious of my health. And then if you're going to take a pause, to be honest with you, I love going to the movies, You know, I love film. You know, I love taking people out to watch movies. I like going to drive-in theaters. You know, there's so many different theaters that I like to go to, and I would love to go on dates on like I'm not that specifically, but you get what I'm getting at.
All right. Now, what are some deal breakers?
Don't be boring.
Depending on the situation, children,
Okay.
bad breath, poor hygiene, selfishness. Yeah, that's good. I think that's what I'm thinking about right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. All right, so we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there, see why she ended up popping. Your name and age.
Hi, Stefan. I'm Simone. I'm 32.
And Simone, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I love what you do. I love the touch of the gold watch. The shoes are sending me, though. I don't get the thought process behind it, and I try to look past it, but I couldn't.
Okay.
I didn't even notice the shoes.
All right, so now Stefan, is she someone that's your type?
She's not my type. She's attractive, but I think it was a good pop. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
We got another pop down there. Let's head on over. Okay, your name and age.
My name is Vanessa, and I'm 35.
All right, Vanessa, why did you end up popping?
Yo, Vanessa's growing on me.
I was just kind of waiting for a moment to be a little more convinced. I have a lot of respect for your profession. Being in the airline industry, I think I definitely hear a lot about pilots, lawyers, and other professions being a little more difficult to deal with. I don't judge people on that right away, but I was just kind of wanting something to pull me in, and I just hadn't been pulled in. That's all.
I hate that shit. I hate when people use that as an excuse. Like, you're a profession. Like, you're not dating the profession. You're dating the dude.
But you seem really, really friendly. Yeah.
But she is growing on me, too.
You do. You really do. You seem like you're a person to hang around.
All right, now is Vanessa someone that's your type?
She seems very friendly as well. Maybe not my prototype, but she looks nice. She's attractive.
Thanks. What's a prototype?
All
right, I got you.
Okay.
After I said it out loud, I was like, oh, I know what that word means.
Okay, thank you. And let's go on over to our next pop balloon. Your name and age.
Hi, my name is Shahida, and I'm 33.
All right, Shahida, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
What made me pop my balloon was the styling of the outfit, the look, and also I really didn't feel like we connected. Well, I didn't really get an initial connection when I seen him walk out.
Oh, my God. So, the issue is he has dress shoes on, but he has jeans and t-shirt and I guess cargo shirt. What is that called? Flannel. And the shoes that he has, they kind of look like boat shoes, right? So yeah, you don't want to mix and match like that. If you're gonna wear this look that he has, you want to rock either sneakers or boots or fuck it, even Timberlands. So I get it. As for the whole connection thing, it's like hard to connect when you got a bunch of fucking cameras around and you're just in a big ass studio and you've been waiting there for mad long, like hours on end, and it's probably cold as shit in there too. But if you're a dude and you're looking for game on how to get on these pop the balloon shows and how to make an instant connection, make sure that before you even get around anyone, you look at every girl in the eye real quick. Just like a real quick, like just so there isn't you just looking at the host. Because a lot of the times what these dudes do is they focus so much on the host, as they should, because she's asking all the questions. But when she's asking a question, you want to look at the girl still. So let's say the host is right here and she's asking me a question about whatever the fuck. Hey, what's your favorite what's your favorite sign of a girl? I don't know. And then the dude says, "Oh, well, my favorite sign is a Libra or a Capricorn." You want to look her in the eye as you ask that question. For some people that want to be a part of this type of show, that's some game for you guys that want to be in an environment like this. But especially if you're trying to like level the room and you are talking to a girl amongst other people that are attempting to talk as well, you want to give them their undivided attention, talk to them momentarily, but make sure you go and still make eye contact with the target, which is the girl that you really like.
Okay. So what is it about the style? I know you're into fashion a lot. So what
This is some
it?
game y'all getting.
I feel like
I hate y'all.
it is the shoes, but I feel like you can. But it's not even like the shoes are bad with the denim. I think maybe a different top, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. But I feel like you have like probably like a very niche, laid back kind of like certain kind of style.
I got y'all boys. I'll get it out of the way.
But
I just wanted y'all to see the shoes.
that's really what it was for me.
Okay, no problem. Now, is she someone that's your type?
She's attractive as well. I'm also not necessarily feeling her
Titties.
the way she put it together,
Okay.
especially the top. It's not, the green is not connecting with the bottom part. I'm not really feeling it, but she seems cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the green is not connected to the bottom part. It was really funny.
Good.
Okay. No, I can take that.
Don't be afraid to say the word titties, yo.
I like that though.
Don't be afraid to say titties. Or you can say breasts. That sounds weird. I don't like breasts. That sounds too safe. Don't be afraid to say titties.
I like that about your personality though. It's like slightly shady, but like respectful. It's like I'm gonna come for you, but not too much. You don't do too
Not too much.
Not too much. I like that.
Thank you. Okay, let's head on back. So we do have 5 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question to help you narrow it down.
Okay. What's your age and what do you do?
Okay. Name and age and what do you do?
Kayla, 31, and I'm in the banking industry.
Okay.
Name and age and what do you do?
Hi, I'm Jessie. I am 28 years old and I'm a medical student currently.
Name and age and what do you do?
Hi, my name's Jessica. Hi, my voice. I'm sorry. Hi, my name's Jessica. I'm a realtor and I'm also a nurse.
Made my throat itch.
What's your age?
Oh, I'm 28.
20? 28.
How old are you?
34.
Name and age and what do you do?
I'm Gabrielle, I'm 34 and I'm a marriage and family therapist and an author.
And our last lady here, name and age and what do you do?
I'm Crystal. I'm 30 and I'm a flight attendant.
Okay.
All right, so I am going to now have you pop a balloon. So let me give you a pick. Hold on to that. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one balloon.
Yo, real quick. Who do you think is the most attractive now that you've seen them for a little bit? I'm still on Shorty right there. That's my heart right here. That's my heart. Shorty, whoever you are. Anyway.
Balloon.
A little thirst bucket.
Middle-aged influencer's secret to getting her teenage body back.
What's your go-to breakfast?
Lava bagel and cream cheese.
That's another thing, y'all. Don't be afraid to show your attraction. Like, I know that a lot of YouTubers, they talk about not giving girls compliments and not showing your attraction and shit like that. Like, these girls, there's some girls that are beautiful here. Like, we're not gonna pretend that they're not beautiful. That doesn't mean that you act like, you know, like a cornball, or you get all nervous and you start to get small and shit like that, or put Shorty on a pedestal. But you can at least acknowledge beauty. Like, sure, she gets compliments all the time, left and right, but you still gotta be a dominant person.
Don't go too far. Come in a little. All right. So, Kayla, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I liked his profession. He likes to read. I was interested in that as well.
Now, is he someone physically your type?
Physically, yes. Mm-hmm.
So, why'd you end up popping her balloon?
She's an attractive woman, and I think I just didn't get a strong connection when she was speaking before. She seemed a little soft spoken, which is good. It's fine.
The nigga kind of looked like Ish from the Joe podcast, for the Joe Budden podcast.
But I had to make a quick decision, so yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Let's head on back. So we do have 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question to get them talking.
If I had your best friend here, what would she warn me about you before dating you?
Ooh, okay. What would your best friend warn him about you?
Well, my best friend's actually here. She'd probably tell you that I have issues with time management, but we're working on it. We're working through it, but I would say that's probably like my biggest red flag. Yeah. I'll be on island time. I'm from Guam.
Please back her, bro.
Can you expound on that?
Oh, which part?
Time management?
I just think I'm time blind, and I think I have more time than I actually do, and then, I end up running late. So, you need to be efficient with your time as an adult. So, again, we're working through it.
Let's go over here. All right. What would your best friend warn him about you?
I'm clingy. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm clingy. I'm a love girl. I want to be in your skin. You hear me? Like, I'm really clingy. I ain't gonna lie.
All right. Let's go over here. What would your best friend warn him about you?
That's a wrap, folks.
She'd probably say I tend to overthink a little bit. Yeah, and then also like I tend to be a prankster, and so sometimes I play too much.
Let's go over here. What would your best friend warn him about you?
My best friend would definitely say that I'm a hopeless romantic, but also very impulsive. I would say it's a part of my career. Being a flight attendant, always being on the go, I just kind of make decisions, and she would definitely say I'm impulsive. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's head on back. It is time to
That nigga has a I don't give a fuck about this shit at all. That nigga does not give a shit about this shit at all. Oh yeah, he gonna pink girl. He gonna pick the pink girl.
Why did you have your balloon unpopped for him?
I just want to hear more. I really like your career, and you're well spoken, and I was just interested to learn more.
Mm-hmm. So, why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Mostly because of her last, what she said about overthinking. It can be good and bad, but a lot of times it could be bad. It can make you make little situations into big situations. And I've been involved with women before that have been chronic overthinkers, and it wasn't always good. So that's why I popped. But otherwise, yeah, everything's fine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. We've got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Okay. How do you guys feel about children?
Children. Okay, let's start down there and come back up. All right. How do you feel about children?
I feel ever since I was a little girl, I knew I was supposed to be a mom. I want children one day, so I'm open to children.
How many kids do you want?
It used to be 2. Now 1 is okay.
How old are you again?
I'm 30.
How many kids you have?
I have no kids.
Got it.
All right. Over here. How do you feel about children?
I love children.
Do you like having children?
Do I like having children?
Do you want to have children?
Do I want to have? I want a son. That's it. I just want one son. I have 8 brothers. I'm the only girl, so I feel like I'm gonna have a boy. Like me and our family. So yeah.
Probably.
All right. And over here, how do you feel about children?
So I'm definitely open to children. I probably want 2, 3 at the most, a boy and a girl. I'm also open to 2 boys as well, too.
Yeah, I like 2 to 3. That's good.
Okay. Cool. And do you have any kids?
No.
No kids. Okay. All right. She's great. All right. So it is time to pop another balloon.
Best 200-word essay.
I bet you she gon' it's either the girl with the glasses or the girl with the brown blonde hair.
Go ahead and pop one.
He going for pink.
All right.
Yeah,
so
thanks to
Jessica,
one.
Why did you have your balloon unpopped?
Cause he look cute, and I like his career. He look cute, and he got strong arms.
Now see the difference between the way that he stands. Let me move me out of the way real quick. See the difference in the way that he stands versus the other guy. The other guy, remember, he's kind of in, but this guy, it's like he's in, but it's like casual. He's only holding the microphone with one hand. His elbow is out. He does have like a strong sort of, command of the room just off of his stance. So that's how important how you stand is when you end up conversing with anyone in general, but especially when it comes to dating. Like I said, you don't want to be closed in like this. Like there's no need to be nervous. He gonna choose my baby.
Right. So what did you pop in Jessica's?
Jessica seems real cool. She's attractive. She seemed like her answers weren't too sure. I don't know.
Okay, I am divorced. He had 2 girls. Okay, I didn't have any children, so I'm good with kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm just nervous a little bit.
Yeah. Everybody's nervous.
My bad.
I get it though. You cute.
Thank you. You too.
All right, so we got 2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for him? You ready here?
So, what does being in a relationship with you look like? If you could describe it.
Being in a relationship with me looks like texting every day, every morning, FaceTiming, hanging out after work, buying things, traveling.
I don't know why he talks like that.
I like girls that are affectionate as well. Not clingy, but affectionate enough. It's a very fine balance.
Okay.
You have to find.
I'm jealous of him.
I am busy, but I make time for people that I want to make
I have
time
jealousy.
And where do you live?
for. I live in Brooklyn, New York.
He's a Brooklyn nigga.
No long distance. And where do you live?
Here.
I wanted him to win because I was getting jealous. I wanted him to win. The way that my jealousy works is, if I'm jealous, it's because I think the girl likes you, and I wanted him to get the girl. Damn, he's a Brooklyn nigga too. Shout out to Brooklyn. I'm a Queens nigga, so I don't know why he was talking like that, but I think that's an excuse still. I think that just the way that he talks, it just was getting a little bit off-putting. But, whatever. I promise you, if Chris Brown was here and he was living in, I think Chris Brown lives in L.A., and I'm assuming that they're in Atlanta, that's pretty far. She gonna make time for the nigga that she really likes, regardless of where in the world he is.
All right, let's sit down over there. Okay, any questions over here?
I do. How would you describe love to someone who's never experienced it before?
That's good.
To be honest, I don't know if I've been in love. And I don't know if I'm the right person to answer that question. I've loved people, but it's been a while since I felt like I'm in love. So I don't know how to answer that. How about you?
I would say it's effortless. It is, you don't think about it, you just do it. Sometimes you put yourself behind the other person. Yeah. You don't think about it, you just do it. It just comes naturally. You love that person, you do anything for them.
Okay.
All right, so
Is that love or loyalty?
That's love.
When's the last time you've been in love?
2 years ago.
What happened? You don't have to answer, but just go on with the conversation.
He's a great guy. Love him to death. We just weren't the right people for each other. We wanted different things in life.
Okay.
So now,
2 years
is she someone that you type?
Yeah. I'll be honest, I'm not normally a tattoo guy, but and she's definitely attractive. I like her height. I like her answers so far, and she's very attractive. So yeah, she's my type.
Hey, what are you on up here with us? Come on up here. Let's all head back.
Oh, hold on. That thing is stanging a little bit. I took it back.
All right. Do you guys have any final questions for one another before we determine if we have a match?
I do. How do you manage stress and conflict in a relationship?
Through conversation, honesty. I try not to let things linger.
Are you a logical person or emotional,
Both.
thinking wise? Okay.
Both. I think I have a very good balance. I'm a very balanced person in general. I think I'm very good about reading emotions.
Okay.
And I try not to be overly logical, but I think logic is important. So my answer is both.
Okay.
I probably lean more towards logic if you would ask people that know me, but I do have a very good emotional read on things.
You see, he's getting way more comfortable now. That was a good answer. He wasn't doing that thing that he was usually doing, where he's like, I talk. I'm logical. Emotional. I'm both. He was adding a little bit more context, and he started to get a little bit more comfortable. So I'm going to assume that he just was nervous because of the situation, and he was answering like that because he was trying to keep his nerves down. Because just now, he was cool. And he started moving his hands around. He started getting even more expressive. Like, you want to do that. Want to be more expressive like that.
Any over here for her?
Where are you from?
Dallas.
What's the face about?
I was hoping you were a little closer to the East Coast. Because to be real, I thought the women here would be coming from around the country, but I think that's a little too far for me.
Okay.
And maybe if we had a stronger connection, I would make an exception. But I feel like that is a little far. I don't think it's realistic.
Okay.
But if you were closer, I would definitely be more willing to put it to the test.
I love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Man, get her number for later, bro.
All right, I'll have you head back.
See, that's what you gotta. I mean, I don't know what's happening outside of the situation, but you gotta get the number regardless, man. Like, there's gonna be a time where she visits you, bro. There's gonna be a time when you go to Houston, Texas, bro, for vacation, for whatever, for work, for whatever the reason why you, and make sure they all still have, like, you know, each other's situation, and then y'all go out, and then, you know what I mean, like, still keep the connection, bro. Like, I ain't popping no fucking balloon. Like, I'm taking them shits to the car, and I'm gonna have it with me when you see it when you come to Brooklyn.
All right, well, Stefan, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so much for coming on. Give it up.
All right, that wasn't bad. We're gonna end it right there. If there's any takeaways, definitely take into consideration your mannerisms. Don't just have your elbows in like this. You want to be a little bit more broad, but don't make it too exaggerated. Just know when you start to get nervous and you naturally start to shrink in because you're getting nervous, catch it. Oh, I'm starting to get nervous and I feel myself shrinking in. Now just relax, breathe deeply, get some oxygen into your muscles, and just relax. It's not a big deal. This is a show. There's cameras. There's a cast. There's a crew. There's a studio. And there's other girls. And there's a host. And there's a microphone. And other men behind him that are waiting their turn. So, obviously, this is going to be a little bit more nervous. It's not going to be the same type of nerves when it comes to you going out and talking to anyone in the regular world. So you're not going to have the same type of pressures. So shout out to these two individuals. I'm not going to watch the rest because I don't really care like that. But that's one thing I would take into consideration. And don't think because you're bald that girls don't like you. You want to match that. I'm going to put a couple of pictures on this video so you see some bald attractive dudes that you know girls are not going to give a fuck about. They're not going to care about them being bald or not. Like, they're still going to bag the girl. Don't use being bald as an excuse. Anyway, y'all, that's the video. I'll see you next time. If you have any comments down below, something that I might have missed for this Pop the Balloon show that you may have, I guess, an opinion, or something that they could have done better, or something that, you know, they could have done worse. But I definitely want to see what girl you like the most. My choice is the pink girl. That's the video done.